when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did. Well, that's them. See, I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the New York Yankees.
We stand tall, we push through, don't give up. We breaking the silence. So open your
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this.
You are not scaring us. You can keep up with the pace. I am in love with the
First pitch moments away, and towing the slab, Garrett Cole.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
All right, ready to go here. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. And there's a strike to the outside corner. And this one is off and running. Now the 0-1. Foul ball there. The wind to kick the pitch. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. And now batting Mike Trout. He's a guy who does it all. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award. And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
Just missed. That one in the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-0. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1 is upstairs, and it's 2-1. Cole, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Fought off foul. Trout, the runner at second with 1 away. Outside low, and the count's full.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Dive, and Trout's picked off.
It's so rare that the pitcher is able to be that quick and make an accurate throw to second base. It's just not a normal thing for him to do, but does a really nice job there of getting it to that middle infielder and the tag being put on the runner. Nice pickoff right there.
2 outs. stays alive. Three-two. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Draws the walk there. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first, and next for L.A., Taylor Ward. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And that one wrapped foul. In the air, foul off first. Goldie on his way over. Can't get there. This one lands foul. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Just misses. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Popped up. Chisholm sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that is that. Angels strand one. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're dialed into the show.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and rock your cards out.
Back in New York. Pitching in our game today, Tyler Anderson.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Bottom of the first. Now the third baseman, Jose Caballero.
Third baseman, Jose Caballero.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Anderson ready to work. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Shanuel makes the grab, one away. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Ball one to Bogaerts. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here comes Aaron Judge. Just missed. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. That's down and in.
2 balls, no strike.
And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Up and in, ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Runner at first with 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That one pushed foul. Swing, and it's a flare down the right field line. Fair ball. Judge around second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. You'll take those bloop hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
So 2 down, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. That's a little bit low. Two on, 2 outs. That misses the zone, and now 2-0.
2-0.
Right through there for a strike.
2-1.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a ground ball. Moncada tossed to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair. Scoreless after 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, 2nd inning, set to go. Here's Joe Adele. Cole back to work. That misses, and that's ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1. Ball, no.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Adele aboard here at first with nobody out. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Grounder might be 2. Tosses to first. 1 out in the 2nd.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Logan O'Hoppe stands in here, takes ball one low.
No strikes.
Up and in, 2-0. One out and a runner at second. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 3-0. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. No score here in the second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hit in the air out to center field. Grisham puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Christian Moore.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Moore, the next to hit. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And that's in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0.
What now? Jump out. About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me gon' shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder. One got your name on it, calling your number. So stay in the house for like.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give him much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Right through there for a strike. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. First pitch swinging.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the second. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, number 22. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
1-0.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Neto measures 6 feet even, hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick in 2022. One down, base is empty. And he takes a strike. Top of the third, no score. The shortstop takes the ball. And now it's even up. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Here's Trout. Doubled in his first AB. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First pitch misses.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That's a ball.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. There's a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So, man aboard, Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. He reached on a walk his first time. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Trout off of first with 2 away. And that drops in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pitch misses.
Inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom of the inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the 3rd. That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one clips the corner. And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Aaron Judge in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. No outs. Runners at first and second. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Bases loaded. Nobody out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Golden opportunity right here. And Judge takes a strike.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Outside. 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. He goes down looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And now Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Right through there for a strike. Not close with that one. 1-2 the count. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield bat. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Dominguez, the runner at third. Caballero at second. Bogarts on at first with 2 down. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
2 strikes.
Two outs.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball.
Well done behind the dish. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in New York, now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Number 3, Taylor Ward.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Takes it himself. Out. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Adele.
Next to hit, Joe Adele. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's a 1-1. There's a strike at the knees. Just missed the inside corner, and the count is 2-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
And now Yoan Moncada, 0 for 1 so far. In the air, left side. Dominguez hauls it in to end the inning. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
You know, these Yankees just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield with a knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now here's Trent Grisham. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Wells on third. Tatis on at first with nobody out. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that one fouled off. And that just misses.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And now it's Phil.
Clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
Now, Jason Dominguez. And he's already singled in this game. Reaches, but can't haul it in. They fired in quickly, So it's first and second with only one away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Neto pulls it down and there's two gone.
Now batting, shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. He is struck out and he is walked. Right through there for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Robert Stevenson up and throwing. Brogdon getting loose as well. First and second, two down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Yeah, that's fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two on, two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's a little bit high. 2-2.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Line drive. That's a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 2-0.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. It's Aaron Judge now. A strikeout and a walk. And a foul ball. Yo, 1. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And there's a ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
2-2.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Pitch in the dirt, and it's a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Judge rips that one on the move. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We've played 4. It's the Yankees 2 and the Angels nothing. New inning getting started. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And another ball.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's the center fielder. Fly to left his first time. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
1-1.
And that is out of play.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Neto stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
1-0.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
O'Hoppe off of first with 2 away. Outside low, 2-1. Two outs.
Full count.
Mike Trout waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
And ball four, two aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Mike Trout. Swings through that.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one misses, and a count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. On to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Yankees 2 and the Angels nothing.
Now pitching for
back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Brock Burke.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And a pitch. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
High fly ball out towards left center. Ward sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one fouled off. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
He swings and fouls one off. Now a screamer into the outfield. Ward makes the catch, inning over. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5. It's the Yankees 2 and the Angels nothing. Back in the Bronx, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Nolan Schanuel. Cole back to work. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The left fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward.
So digging in, Taylor Ward. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. Way inside, and that hit him.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. In for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Runner on the goal. Pitch misses. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
That catches the top part of the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Well, pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Yankees 2 and the Angels nothing. Back in New York, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. There's the strike. Berg, 28 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 2 away now.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
And a big swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Struck him out looking. So the Yanks go in order, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Top of inning number 7, and the batter now, Logan O'Hoppe.
The catcher, number 14.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that is ball 1.
No
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Leiter also throwing. Next offering is fouled back. That misses, and a count 2-1. And that skips into dirt.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Full count.
And he walked
That's
him.
the ball.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Moore.
And next for the Angels, Christian Moore.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The tying run at the plate. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now the center fielder. There's the strike. That's a little bit low.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
And a count 1-2. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Zach Neto now at the plate. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Tying run at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Yankees 2 and the Angels nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Robert Stevenson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jose Caballero. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Check swing, no appeal.
2-0 to count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. That one not close. Ball one. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. And that's two.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Here is Aaron Judge. That's down and in. Two down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz.
So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Judge leads off first with two down to the inning. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Two outs. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. The Yanks lead one, but they're on top 2-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Devin Williams.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Mike Trout. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That one fouled off.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Just missed. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive.
Ball two.
2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Williams is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Fouled off to the right. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Now at the plate, Taylor Ward. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Way out front for strike 2.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom, at the top, on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the 8th. 3 up, 3 down that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Yankees 2 and the Angels nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Connor Brogdon. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. That one ripped left field, going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. There's a strike.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number 1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively. And
Andrew Chafin is forced to the mound after the injury.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ball inside.
That misses, and that's ball 2. Bases empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on, and 1-2. And that's in the dirt. And that one almost hit him. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Grisham stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
You know, the 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
And now 2-0. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. Nice work from the Angel pen there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Adele in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Falling behind 2-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. To the right side. One up, one down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here is Yoan Moncada. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Check swing, called strike. Sets him down looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Angels down to their final out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. Just off the inside edge. Bednar, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. The Yankees up by 2 here at the top of the 9th. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. And a strike in there.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a curve misses outside.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Bednar is just 1 strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, a low-scoring ball game in this one. 2-0 game, few errors, pretty clean. That's kind of what you want to see in terms of defense and pitching. A couple of runs was all it took to get the W today.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.